Hello. Right, that's Sydney done. We've left Sydney. I'm glad we went. Great city. I have never seen so many Chinese people in my... Well, I have. The only time I've seen so many Chinese people was when I was in Hong Kong. Central, nothing wrong with it, but central Sydney is just like 90% Chinese people. And what ain't Chinese, they're like from the Indian subcontinent. I've never seen anything like it. I suppose a lot of them live here and they're tourists as well, like us, but yeah, I was surprised, really, didn't expect that. So, we went round the Blue Mountains. There's a little field to follow, not much, because basically, you know, I can't make a video of on a bus going round a mountain. There's not much to look at, really, is there? There's a couple of shots. We went up on the steepest train in the world. That's on there, and a few bits. So we've come down here. We're an hour and a half south, north. We're in the southern hemisphere, isn't it? North, it must be. North of Sydney, travelling up. We're stopping at this campsite for 3 nights. This is a lovely spot. There's a little bit of fishing here. The only thing is it's going to fucking rain tomorrow. So we've got 1 day of rain tomorrow, then there's no rain for a long time. And windy, but hopefully it won't be that bad. We can only see. So yeah, I'd just like to say thank you everyone who's commented, people who live here, people who've been here, just giving us hints and tips where to go. And obviously we can't go to them all, but yeah, it's really helpful. Keep them coming. Thanks very much. And I'd just like to say sorry to people in Sydney who we didn't see, because you know we never planned to stay in Sydney for a long time. It was just to see the sights and then get up and, you know, have a bit of beach life. That's what it's all about, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, thanks very much. And yeah, video now. Oh, hang on, let me just show you where we are. That's our campsite just over there. Doesn't get much better than that, does it?
Doors will open on the right.
Yeah, driverless trains on the metro. Right, this is part of the old train, central station. This is part of the old building here. Very fine. So this brickwork, for those who are interested. Well, it is a bricklaying channel, isn't it? It's all done in half bond, insulation stone. And this is all sandstone, I found out, but look at the pointing on it. It's understrut again, but cut, understrut and cut. And it's very fine. No, this is true quality work, this is. It really is. Right, we're at the station, so we're going to the Blue Mountains. We've got an hour now waiting for the train, we just missed one. Which is a bit of a pain, but it's life, isn't it? And have coffee. Yeah, there really is some fine work in this railway station. All these stone arches. The 3 centred arch right at the end here. So labour intensive, wasn't it, years ago? I don't know when this was built, but again, a lot of cheap labour I suppose, or was it cheap? People came here to better themselves, didn't they? Just sat here having a cup of tea and an Australian sausage roll in the station. It's very good, by the way. It's got some meat in it. No fish, what? Help it mostly, really. There's a whole map of Australia there. Oh, I think this is marble. And that's all made of inlaid marble. A map. Imagine doing that nowadays, the cost would be. Clever, isn't it? These are the intercity trains. They're double deck. So you get twice as many people on, I suppose, isn't it? It's the idea of that, isn't it? Double decks. Right, we're in Katoomba, up in the Blue Mountains. We're going to be bus wankers again. Have a little about, a bit late in the day really, but it's a proper old Australian town, as you can see. And the weather's nice, it's not raining. Wet yesterday. stops up here apparently. 2 hours I think it took us on the train. We did stop at quite a few stops. Went all the way up here and you get a doner kebab. Subway, I suppose, here, isn't it? Right, we're down on the world's steepest railway. Should be interesting. That's the cable car we came up on. And directly above us. That's the original carriage called Jessie from the 1850s. If you look close, you can see how far back the seats lean back to actually sit you level. Oh, this should be interesting. There's one of the original ones there. Health and safety, isn't it? Messes everything up. There's all the info on it. Right, we'll have a little walk up there. Yeah, it was an old coal mine. Old trucks there, and there's the old furnace. Ventilation for it. 1878. I bet it weren't very much fun being a coal miner here in 1878. Got mured up, which is a bit nippy up here. I've got a bald head, as you well know.
이거는 실제로 석탄이에요. 실제 저거 만지면은 이게 까매져요.
There's a bit of the old mine there. That's just what we just came down on in 1880, that is. This is actually part rainforest here. Some very strange trees here. Look at this thing here. Weird.
That's just a sandstone structure. The actual sandstone itself is over 220 million years old.
This is where all the sandstone come from, probably to build the railway station. Everywhere else it's used in Sydney, because there's a lot of sandstone used there.
Coming up just to the right. You've probably seen this around today.
Then Blacktown, Parramatta,
Lure train station in Australia.
Central.
Yeah, we're in Australia. All these train stations here are all tuck pointed. I mean, that must have cost. I mean, this is starting to fail now, I don't know how old it is. But there was a station up the road I saw, it had been redone, and they'd redone it up to this point, or there maybe, and left the older. I'll clip that on at the end, I took that off the train. But yeah, no expenses spared here, is there really? The seats are. Here we go. What do you expect? Switch off fast and all that.
Can I pick something more original?
Fucking hell.
That's amazing.
That is steep. UK, they'd be scratching everywhere, wouldn't they?
Must have been really